Okay, everyone, welcome again to this essence of boredom, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our newest match. You see, after the end of the tag team match between the Watties and Peter Skirving and Jude Murphy, the Watties have lost the tag team titles and they want revenge, but not in the way you think. No, they don't want the tag team titles back. They want to take what they believe is rightfully theirs. They want to take on the world champions for the world titles, and they're going on by the person who pinned him. Zach Cole will later face Peter Skirving tonight for the world heavyweight title in an unknown match type. But tonight is a WWE title match. Tonight is Extreme Rules, and it's between Jude Murphy, the world champion, Jude Murphy, versus Jonathan Carson. Now, is it the Habs man? Habs man has time to shine to become world champion? Or will Jude retain with the power of the punch? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the beard versus a smooth face. It's Canada versus a man who defected from Canada. It is the ginger hair versus the Habs hat. Let's do this. And here is a show for the men in the audience. Okay, I keep forgetting. Entrances, characters. Well, the good part about this match is that there's only 2 CAWs, not tag team this time, so we won't have to wait too long. I would hope so anyways. I would hope not to wait too long. But yeah, fan favorite. Fan favorite. Jonathan was also a former Cruiserweight champion, by the way. I should probably mention that as well. I don't know how he won it. I don't know where he won it, but he was a Cruiserweight champion for a little while. Probably for like one day. And then he vacated it because apparently he was 2 pounds overweight. That sucks, you know? You have the title, and then you find out you're 2 pounds overweight. Yeah, it's like the whole Biggest Loser thing, you know? You're almost away when you realize, oh crap, you're like a milligram overweight, and then you lose. So here it is now. Here it is, Jonathan Carson. The man who beat Finlay, and what's this? It appears... Josh Roberts, shut the hell up. It appears that Jonathan has actually shed his Watsi uniform and decided to go back to his generic appearance. The Montreal Canadiens fan, his Canadian outfit, his casual outfit, it looks like he doesn't seem to be too, he's not his wife beater outfit. No, he's here for a fight. He's here to take on Jude Murphy, one of the best technical martial art wrestlers in the business. He wants the world title. He will have the world title by the end of tonight. And the only thing stopping him is a big red bush. And maybe Peter Skirving, who may interfere in this match. He's also even playing Rush too, which is a total Canadian band. You should probably listen to it. Why? Because it's Rush. Rush is a good band. Really good band. Don't knock it till you try it. It's just like peanut butter on steak. In regards to Mr. Welcher himself. Welcher. Yeah. Jude coming out to Lamb of God instead of Bad Touch. He's a total Lamb of God fan, apparently. And he's here ready for a fight, too. He's wrapped up in his robe, Sean's in a sweater. Yeah, he's definitely going to be ready for tonight, no question. Now, Jude, even though he's from Scotland, apparently, Aberdeen to be exact, he was raised in Canada. He was born in Canada. He was raised in Canada. His parents are Canadian. Why they're Scottish? Well, you know what happens when you get stuck in a well for like 6 months. That's what happens. You get born in a well. Jude was born in a well, ladies and gentlemen. He was born in a well next to a chicken. To a chicken. And in an intense game of rock, paper, scissors, the farmer got the chicken instead of Jude. Because apparently the farmer was blind, he couldn't tell which one's a chicken, which one was an actual human baby. Luckily for Jude, he was a human baby. So, anyways, this is your world title match. This is Jude Murphy versus Jonathan Law and Carson. Only one can possibly survive because it's an Extreme Rules match. Weapons will be allowed. All forms of weaponry, all forms of deadly shit will be possible. And remember, this is a biased match. I'm not playing as anybody. This is your unnamed commentator. And here it is. They want to make sure the WWE title actually spins, which it does. Make sure it's clear to the man of the afro and the Habs man. The Habs man has returned, ladies and gentlemen. The Habs man has returned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the match starts now. And Jude unrelentless. He's already going for punches. He's already taken John down. This is not a good start for the former Cruiserweight and Tag Team Champion. Oh, he counters him. Oh, and a kick to the groin right from John. Of course, ooh. Jude's ready. He's technically sound. Oh. The spinning elbow. Oh, and a chokehold by Jonathan Carson. He may try and make Jude Murphy tap out tonight. He's pulling on his hair too, and oh. What does Jude have in that afro is? After all, a few punches. Sorry, I'm not commentating right now. I'm kind of like texting, pain in the ass. A lot of people do that to me. So for reason. Anyways, Jude gets in the back. There's a submission of his own. He's going for the full Nelson. He's trying to take a hat off now, but it's actually glued to his head. John's girlfriend must have done this backstage right before the match. Oh, a knee lift. Knee lift by Jonathan Carson. Oh. And a kick to the shoulder by Jude. Jude's wants none of that shit. And John actually takes him down with some martial arts expertise of his own. And a leg drop. Now Jonathan and Jude actually go slightly way back. And what's this? Ooh, pounce. Shades of Monty, I was going to say Monty Python. What? Monty Brown. Yes, Monty Python. Apparently it said that Monty Python used to do the pounce to be able to take on crappy other comedians. And what's this? Crucifix pin. He goes with a pin out, not even a 1. Oh, that's just not good. You can't be doing that kind of stuff, John. Can't be doing that kind of stuff. And Jude gets a turnabout. And John gets a kick in. And Jude puts him in the turnbuckle and take the clothesline and turn to a counter. Counter throws him around, and I think Jude just randomly stopped and tried to go for a roundhouse kick. You gotta realize, only Chuck Norris can do the roundhouse kick and do it very well. And Jude's the only one who's capable of doing a roundhouse kick doing it very well. I mean, look what he's wearing. And John with a few punches. Punches and a forearm smash. Anyways, Jude and John actually go kind of way back. They met a few years back. Back when the Mind 2012 did maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe a roundhouse kick is in John's favor. He just took down Jude Murphy with a roundhouse kick. And there's a chop right to the kimono or whatever the hell that is. It's one of the costumes that does not look as cool as Bruce Lee's yellow power suit. Come on, those are awesome. And Shades of the Tag match. Ooh, a tackle right to the barricade. Ooh, that probably gives some pigment to John's skin. If you thought Zach was pale. I should have said that. He's bringing out a weapon and a table. Why does Jude have a table? He probably wants to put John to that table now. Jude, being relentless already, smashing John right in the jeans. He's been feeling that, and John just takes that table. He says, "Fuck you, man," and he tries to go after Jude, but apparently the laws of physics and Jude's been known to play music, but I don't think he's going to play a song for him tonight unless it's Johnny Cash. And they both love Johnny Cash, and they want to know about that. And Jude's just falling under the table, and John takes a crutch from the audience. Someone in the audience probably needed that crutch, What an asshole. And John hits him with the table. Ooh. And the table just magically disappeared. I mean, come on now. That just happens. And John took the world title belt. He took it right from Peter Skirving. Some fan stole the world title belt from Peter Skirving and just gave it to John. Peter Skirving is not doing well for taking his things, I must say. How these two are the tag team champions is beyond me. All right, they beat them. And Jude's got a 2x4, a big old thick piece of wood. You know, because Jude really loves that kind of stuff. You know, a big old good chunk of wood. Probably engineering, and Jude believes he's trying to get a drink, but no. Fuck you. And John just relentlessly hits him with a plastic title belt, or Peter Skirving's title belt. Either way, he's hitting him with something, and it's good. John may get the advantage here. I mean, he's probably gave Jude a few welts on the face to that title belt, and that may benefit him. Oh, spoke too soon, right in the back of the neck too. And he hits him with a 2x4 over and over and over again. And Johnny takes away the 2x4, and it looks like they're fighting over the 2x4 now. Oh man, little scuff on Jude. John breaks the 2x4 off of Jude, and he just starts to punish him outside the ring. A few more elbows right in the back of the afro. And what if John can actually defeat Jude tonight? This would make if he was a former this would make him a Triple Crown champion. He's held the U.S. title already. He's held the tag team titles, as you can clearly see. But he's yet to hold the world title. Same goes for Zack. Well, Zack's never held the Intercontinental or the United States title yet. And Jude hits him with the afro. That afro headbutt. I don't know what Jude puts in that afro of his, but it must be lethal. Oh, what a sickening piece of, thing right here. One time I thought Jude was a class act. That he could, wrestle a guy and it'd be no problem. But look what he's doing now. First was the brass knuckles in the tag team title match, and now it's slapping John's head. And he appears to lift him up and head first right in the barricade. Ugh. That's gonna be sore tomorrow. Looks like we're gonna have a fight in the barricade now. Next thing you know, they're gonna be fighting outside the ring, which is allowed in Extreme Rules matches. Let it be known, but you gotta realize, in Extreme Rules matches as well, it looks like John was taunting him too. He's going for a kung fu stance. Right in the. Oh man, John's hurt. John's hurt. This is not good. If he wants to win this match, he's going to have to do some damage to Jude. And quick, what the hell are they doing? He said John wants to drink, and well, I think he was about to hit him with the coffee cup. And did that just happen? He just hit him over the head with a cup of drink. This is retarded. He looked like go for a big move right there, but no. And what's this? Eye of the Hurricane. Jude hits the Eye of the Hurricane. And it's not one of his finisher moves, but that's one of the runs from Hurricane Helms. Page out of his book. And oh man, this cup thing again. This is just retarded. Honestly, what is in that cup? Like a bunch of chloroform anesthetics? What's going on? But both men don't realize, I don't know if they do realize this, but the only way to win an Extreme Rules match, I think John just figured it out, is to actually be in the ring to pin your opponent. And oh man, John does not always play by the rules either, and he's doing it again. He's piercing by the nose and raking his eye. And he tried for an knee lift, but, well, didn't go so well. Jude's hurt too! Jude's hurt too! This could be anyone's match now. John's got the stomach, and apparently whatever's in Jude's afro is giving him a headache. And what's this? John, he's going for the $1 Million Dream. $1 Million Dream? Nope! Dream Street. $1 Million Dream Russian leg sweep. You look like you could go for the pin. John, you could go for the pin. You could have beaten Jude right then and there. No one has beaten Jude for the world title. No, not by disqualification, not by pinfall. And John's got another world title belt. And Jude's got a mop. And he hits him over the head again. See, you gotta work on the head, and oh, the title belt disappeared now. You gotta work on the head. Jude, I don't know what Jude's hiding in that afro of his, but if you can hit the head, you can beat the man. Take the fro, you take the man down. Do as well. I think Jude wants that mop, or where is Jude going? Both men are hurt. Both men. I don't know what's going on. There's a mop versus a crutch. Who will win? Nobody. Oh my God! And the mop wins. The mop has beaten the crutch. And Jude again. John, oh, he's hitting him with that mop. Jude wants to punish. John wants to punish Jude, and there's the toe kick. He just falls down. You know, gravity sucks and all. and he targets the arm of John. See, John's signature move, he has two moves, the Hab Slam, which is a fisherman suplex, a modified fisherman suplex, and of course, what he used to call the Watsy Conquest, which is actually a modified lifting DDT. I don't know if he'll use that move now, or if I go by a different name for it, but he still has it in his arsenal. He could still use it at any time. But Jude has the brass knuckle punch, as well as the super kick, also known as the Scottish Exploder. If Jude could use that, that'd be the end of the match. Oh, and the TKO, a modified spinning stunner. It's a decent move for a decent man. There's weapons riddled all over the arena. Like there's crutches. There's Peter Skirving's title belt. There's Jude's guitar, and there's probably going to be some blood for Jude. Oh, Jude's bleeding. I think John just busted Jude open on the steel steps. You got some more red on you now, Jude. Some more red. John looks like the match is definitely in John's favor tonight. The match is definitely in John's favor. Jude's busted open. He's hurt. His head is killing him. This is the opportunity. The Chance fans are cheering for the show. Also, is John back before he was the Habs man. This could be John's match. This could be John's night to shine. Oh, he takes the crutch. And no, stiff clothesline by Jude Murphy. Jude wants none of this. He doesn't want to lose the title tonight, or tomorrow, or ever. He hits him with the crutch, and Jude's hurt. John's hurt. And it looks like Jude even had enough momentum for a signature. And I think John was taunting Jude. John was taunting Jude, and oh man, oh no, roundhouse kick. Jude Murphy hits the bloody roundhouse kick and an illegal pin. I think I mentioned it's a 2 out of 3 falls match, by the way. And Jude wins. Jude has won tonight. But this is only the first fall. You gotta realize this is a 2 out of 3 falls Extreme Rules match. Jude may think he's won the WWE title here, but he's gotta realize this is 2 out of 3 falls. 2 out of 3 falls. Jude gets the first fall, but the match was renewed. And hip toss by Jonathan Carson. Jonathan Carson that punches, more relentless punches, and a stiff back club right to the back of Jonathan Carson. And a leg drop. Leg drop. The first fall, Jude was busted open. Jude was hurt. John was hurt. But Jude still won with that roundhouse kick. John was close, but close only counts in horseshoes and grenades. But that was just the first fall. Can John get the first one tied up? Oh, and a knee strike right to the afro. And another knee strike to counteract. Probably hit him in the gonads too. Oh, bulldog. One-handed bulldog by Jude Murphy. Now I've talked about how Jude is a fast, technical enemy. He's got his back turned for some strange reason. I don't know who he's looking at. And oh, it looks like he went for the reality clothesline, but it didn't work out. And John gets the advantage. Now John, I don't know what kind of style of wrestler he is. He's cocky, he's arrogant, but he can back it up, no question. Plus he can blind people with his skin. But then he decided that he didn't want to be the pale guy in the Watsy Empire, so he made it so. There's a rumor that he actually threw bleach in Zach's face, and some of that went into his system, into his kidneys, and fucked up his pigment to the point that he became brighter than a light bulb. And good. He reared that chop ready to go on the Jude. And a knee drive from Jude Murphy. Good from chops. And an enziguri. Oof. Jonathan Carson and enziguri. And a good kick to the ribs. John wants this victory now. He knows that if he can win this fall, he can tie it up, and he can try to go for the third victory. But nope. DDT by Jude Murphy. Right into the hat. The Habs hat versus the Fro. Remember that. And a leg trip. With a leg trip. See, I have to admit, the first match, I didn't even know who was going to win it. Both men were hurt. Both men were dazed. Both men were confused. Both couldn't believe it's been so long that it's not true. And more than a woman that could have bargained for you. But even then, all it took was just one good swing. Good swing, but can John redeem himself tonight? And you gotta remember, there's still another match after this one between Zachary Peter Coleman and Peter Skirving for the World Heavyweight title, if they can get the title back. And I don't know if they ever got it back from the scuffle that Jude and John had with the belts. And an elbow drop right into the referee. No counter. Nothing. And just Jude just rearing, ready to go. And what's this? Oh, super kick! Super kick, the Scottish Exploder, right in the face of Jonathan Long Carson. Can he get the pin now? 1. No, not even a 2 count. That is disgraceful. Disgraceful, but that was a super kick. He may have just threw that momentum all away just with that one Scottish Exploder. And what's this? Oh, the brass knuckles once again. The brass knuckles, the power of the punch. It connects once more, and he goes for another pin. 1, 2, 3. Jude Murphy wins again. Jude Murphy with those brass knuckles. What can be said? What can be said? Jude Murphy won that match. Twice. 2 out of 3 falls. Jude wins. Jude wins.